Hey, what up, everybody? Breach coming to you. I think everybody is a little bit too happy for Dolph Ziggler finally getting this title shot at No Way Out, thinking that this is finally him grabbing the brass ring, that he's finally becoming the main eventer that he should have been for the past 2 years. I think when they brought Ziggler up on SmackDown and they got him all the way up to the World Heavyweight Championship, I like to count him being a champion. It happened. It was there. They awarded him the title. He lost it back to Edge. He had a great match, the Royal Rumble, with Edge, and I don't know why they ran with the storyline that they wanted to put this guy over on Monday Night Raw. He, it was like a good steak that you're putting on the barbecue. He got well seasoned, but it just didn't get cooked all the way on SmackDown. SmackDown to me is the show that you're supposed to make stars on and send them over to Monday Night Raw. Very few times you've had guys on Monday Night Raw become stars on their own. There are guys like Sheamus that were on Raw, became superstars, and went on to win a title and stay there. But SmackDown has always been supposedly the B show that makes stars, that gets guys ready to go over to Monday Night Raw, and once they get there, they're already well established to the point that they're believable to be in the spots they're in. When you have guys like John Morrison, like Dolph Ziggler, and you get them almost to that point, and then you send them over to Monday Night Raw, the A show, where all the main eventers live. It is like you send over a mid card guy from SmackDown over to there, where it is the roster is always more stacked on Raw, that it's like you're bringing this guy in that is established enough to put over the mid carders that they already have. Um, it doesn't make any sense. And I'm not saying that I don't like Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, I love this guy. He taught himself to wrestle. He, did everything that he had to do to become a collegiate wrestler into professional wrestler. It's a dream that he always wanted to do. He goes out there every night, whether if it's a house show, whether if it's TV, whether if it's a pay-per-view, and he goes above and beyond. I don't think that he needed to take the bumps at WrestleMania this year in that Team Johnny versus Team Teddy match, but he wanted to go out there and give everybody as much as they paid to get in there and make sure that he got noticed as much as everybody else in that match, because they weren't giving him that much, and he knows that he deserves more. I think that he is no more than a band-aid for No Way Out because of the suspensions, and then the injuries that they've had with Alberto Del Rio. He's filling in for somebody. He's not becoming a main eventer. He's only there because there's nobody else to take to the dance. Um, I really, really like him, and I really think he's gonna get there, but I wish that this wouldn't have happened. So we could have had him in the Money in the Bank and win a match like that to elevate himself a little bit higher, because very few guys have been able to go out and win the Money in the Bank and go right to it. I think you get a guy like The Miz when he won his Money in the Bank and he held on to that briefcase for 4 or 5 months before he cashed in after the Survivor Series, and boom, he was always in your mind as that guy you always had to be thinking about, because he always had that briefcase, and you never knew when a guy like that, especially being a heel, was going to go out there, because like he when the Miz had the Money in the Bank briefcase, he even went out there and he almost cashed in on Sheamus. A heel can cash in on a heel, but more than likely a face won't cash in against a face. So if Dolph Ziggler has that briefcase, he's the guy that you always want to think about, and he becomes, whether if he's booked on a pay-per-view or he's not, whether he's had a match or he's about to have a match on Raw, whenever the champion is around, he's always the guy in the back of your mind, even if he's not the number one contender. And that would have been a better way to make Dolph. And I'm very happy for him that he is getting this chance, but I think because of the situation that he's in, he has a 0% chance of winning. I mean, no doubt in my mind, Sheamus is winning this match. Sheamus would have beat Del Rio. Sheamus would have beat anybody else. Sheamus is the guy that they're trying to make into the superstar. He's going to hold that title for a long time, like CM Punk is holding the title on Raw right now. So, I think it's good that he is getting this high quality match, and that he is in a spot that he can succeed, but this is no way WWE putting faith in this guy. I mean, they would have put anybody in there that would have been there, but they don't have anybody else. So that's it.